1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Couldn't make the low note. Couldn't make the low note, but let's get this thing started properly. Let's get it started properly. As you know, we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. OMG. Who we got? Khalil up in the building. Salute to the Combat Radio Nation. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Okay, this ain't gonna be long. This ain't gonna be long. There's a heat wave. There's a heat wave going on over here in the UK. And so, what? It's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit up in here right about now. It's scorching, mate. It's scorching. Raphie's just rocking it with the shorts. Just rocking it with the shorts. You don't need to see that. OMG. So we're gonna dive into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Get into it. Roasting. Believe you me. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Absolutement. 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 Hey, I hope God blesses me because the doctors don't want to bless me. NHS, no help service. Crazy. When I tell you this story, you might soil your pants. Some of you might soil your pants. So I don't know. Get your tenor ladies ready. Get your tenor ladies at hand. So Joshua's attempt at intimidation failed miserably. 1 point to Usyk. Well, that says you. That's your interpretation, but that's only one interpretation. Obviously, everybody's gonna see the thing. Everybody's gonna see the thing differently. So, but it's good. Opinions, we love them. We love them because that gives us something to talk about. Though we're gonna talk about it anyway. Usyk got really big. He has a lot of mass. I'm sure he'll trim down during the training. Well, let me tell you something, Lisa. Let me tell you something. How about he just wore a shirt? How about he just wore a shirt that made him look big? How about Usyk just wore a shirt that made him look big? There's a little secret. There's a little tip that I give people. When you're looking at the cut of a garment on a man, always look for the seam where the shoulder is. Yeah. Now you ask yourself, is the seam on the shoulder or is it beyond the shoulder? If it's beyond the shoulder, then that's a big fit. If it's a big fit, it's gonna make you look bigger than you actually are. So I've heard the talk that Usyk looks big. I don't think he looks big. I think he wore a big shirt. Joshua did not intimidate Usyk at all. He needs to do the talking in the ring. Who said he was trying to intimidate him, though? I got my own take on it, but keep them coming. Keep them coming. I haven't worn shorts. Yeah, man. I'm in shorts too. I've been in shorts all day. And of course, the marvelous Come on, marvelous Lisa Bales, put some color in the chat. That's what I like. I like a bit of color in the chat. You know, £1, £2, £3, 79p. Don't matter to me. Just put something in the chat. Make it look colorful. That's all I need. Joshua did seem more confident than last time, in my opinion. Okay. I don't get it how people are saying Joshua lost the staring competition. Never say that when anyone else fights. I don't even know. He was trying to intimidate him. I think he was trying to. Anyway, I'll give you my opinion in a second. But people, keep them coming in. Raphie's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time. I'm sun drunk. I'm sun drained. You know, it's like 80 degrees Fahrenheit over here. Well, right in my house where I'm doing this podcast right now, that's what it is, 80-something degrees Fahrenheit. It's roasting. It's roasting. Believe you me, you know, I mean, we're not in the Caribbean, we're not in the tropics, but we might as well be because it's roasting out here. Hong Kong, it's roasting.
Is it hot? Really?
What? We've been having a heat wave for the last week, my friend.
What? That's crazy.
The last week we've been roasting gal them in the batty ride, in them batty rider. Gal them in them batty rider. Everywhere you look is batty rider to the left, batty rider to the right. I'm almost getting batty rider fatigue.
Things nice, man. Things nice.
Oh my gosh! When I tell you what happened when I went into the surgery, believe you me. Yeah, training footage doesn't suggest he's massive. I think he will be about the same way. It's just the cut of the shirt, my friend. Trust me, it's the cut of the shirt. When Raphie was a little guy, a little skinny youth, Raphie used to wear certain, when I was going to the club, Raphie would always make sure that he wore a certain cut of shirt. The cut would have to go, the shoulder cut, the seam on the shoulder would always be beyond the shoulder. It'd go down on the shoulder. That make you look bigger than you actually are. You know what I'm saying? So I know these things, man. It's the cut of the garments, the cut of the garments. You know what I'm saying? It's the cut of the garments. But okay, I think everybody, well, we got enough people to carry on. Okay, but first of all, I gotta just give you a quick story about my quest to see a friggin' doctor. Okay, I talked about it on Monday, and I knew it was going to be one hell of an escapade, one hell of a rigmarole. So I talked to the people on the Monday. They said my surgery would call me back later on Monday. Didn't happen. I thought maybe they'll call me on Tuesday. Didn't happen. So Wednesday, which is today, got up nice and early. I've still been on the ibuprofen. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling better, a lot better. But I think this might be my last dose of ibuprofen because I'm feeling a little still slight flu-y symptoms, but only very slight. But let me take this. I think this will be my last dose of ibuprofen. Anyway, so I know that Raphie, I'm going to have to hit the tracks. I'm going to have to hit the tracks and get the thing done physically myself. So, okay, I got out nice and early. Sorry, let me take this pill. Okay. Okay, pills are down. Two ibuprofen. Okay. So, got out there, got down to the surgery. I'm going into the surgery. Okay, fine. Somebody saw there was a few people before me. Fine, no problem. Came my turn. I said, okay, yeah. So you were supposed to get in contact with me. And I said, why? So then I had to rehash the whole story. Yeah, I called 999. They said, no, it's not 99. Put me through to somebody else. And them people took all my details, how I felt, my temperature, this, that, the other, symptoms, what's wrong with the knee. And they said, excuse me, they said, yeah, we're going to get your surgery to contact you. Somebody will probably come out to you, whatever. I said, okay, cool. And it hasn't happened. They said, what's your name? Told them, what's your address? Told them, said, yeah, we got nobody of that name and address on our books. Okay, I said, yo, yeah, that's me. That's my name. And this is my surgery. I said, okay, Mr. Dawkins, let's look deeper into this. I said, okay, apparently in June 2021, we sent you a letter saying, please confirm you and you live at this address and you wish to continue being a patient at this surgery. I said, and he said that it was returned. He was returned to sender. Return to sender. I said, oh. I said, yeah. I said, I said, oh. I said, yeah. But I had another appointment somewhere else. I had to dip out. I said, I'll be back in about an hour. We'll continue this conversation. So I come back in an hour. I said, well, what address did you send it to? What address did you send this thing to, this letter? They told me the address. And I said, well, it is kind of my address, but it's incomplete. That's why they returned it to sender, because it's incomplete. And I said, oh, that's the address we had. And I said, yeah, it's an incomplete address. I said, oh, well, fill this in. Gave him this thing, fill this in, and we can get you back registered with us. And I said, okay. So I took the thing and I had to dip anyway. So I said, okay, I'll be back. Come back with a utility bill. Come back with a utility bill. And I said, yeah, well, this is my driving license. You see the address? You see the address on here? I says, yeah, but we need a utility bill. I said, okay, I'll be back with a utility bill and the driving license. Yeah? I said, yeah. I said, okay. See you in a bit. So yeah, filled it in, left the place. That was kind of fuming, but I kept it cool. Tried to maintain a cool demeanor, composure. Left the place, filled in the paperwork. It's a beautiful day. Raphie, oh sorry, I didn't tell you how Raphie was flexing. Yeah, Raphie was rocking the white vest, the white retro Nike sweat top. It's kind of creamy white. I was rocking that. I was rocking what was he rocking? He was rocking the gray long shorts, covers the knee. It's got to cover the knee for mine. And of course the gray, what do you call them? Sneakers. We call them sneakers over in America. We call them trainers over in the UK. With the red tip, the Reebok red tip. But anyway, got the thing filled in, beautiful sun blazing, it'll be like when the sun's blazing. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, shorts and yeah, good. Okay, I get back up there, give them all the relevant. Oh, I had to go home, obviously. Came home, got a couple of. I didn't just take one utility bill. I took two just in case them mofos wanted to play with me. So yeah, got all the paperwork, went back up there, and yeah, solved it. They say, well, but every time I went up there, because I think I dealt with three different people. I think I was in there three different times and I dealt with three different people. They were rotating the thing. The last time I went up there was the most sympathetic lady. Every time the Raphie looked away and looked back at her, she was looking in the Raphie's chest. She was looking in the Raphie's chest. So I thought, yeah, she was the most sympathetic. She was the most empathetic. And, we got it done. But at the end, she told me, it probably often takes 7 days to be seen. And then I said, well, what's the alternative? She said, well, you could go to emergency care. You can go to an emergency care thing. I said, where's that? She told me where it is. I said, okay, I might try that. Okay, thank you. And then she gave me one last lingering look. And one last lingering look. I found my doctor for an appointment and they said they've got one in 3 weeks. They said to me it's often 7 days. I went, I said, you know what? All right. I'll try the emergency care thing. You got accident and emergency and then the emergency care. or the immediate care, whatever it is. But, you know, the irony of the whole frigging story is that Raphie's had to wait so long that the knee's getting better all by itself. The knee's getting better all by itself. It's a madness. My father had an infection a short while ago and did not urinate for, oh God. He went to the hospital in hope of a catheter. He waited for 7 hours and they had nobody qualified to, oh Lord, it's getting crazy out here. It's getting crazy out here. I would hate to be Joshua. That man gets scrutinized if he breathes too. Oh man, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy, yo. Had to wait for the antibiotics. Well, I've waited for so long that the knee's getting better by itself. But you know, I'm gonna go to these. I could have gone to these people today, but I said nah. It's kind of ironic because with all the rushing about, with all the rigmarole, Raphie got in 18,000 steps today. It's on my damn counter. 18,000 damn steps. So I think the knee, just by virtue of having to wait for so long, I'm looking at the thing now. Yeah, 18,326 steps today. Whereas yesterday I was just stuck at home. Yesterday was only 1,382 steps. Barely moved. When did it first kick in? Kicked in on Sunday, 1,245 steps. Madness. A couple of days before that was 20,000 steps. The day before that was 22,000 steps. Saturday was only 7,000 steps. I don't know why. It must have been a chilled out day. 7,000 steps on Monday. And today, 18,326 steps. It's madness. It's madness. I think they know that if they leave you for long enough, you're either going to die or get better. You're either going to die or get better. And his living room, Raphie was just pacing up and down his living room. Raphie wore a hole in the carpet. OMG. What's this one? Notifications have stopped. All you do there, Leon, and this applies for everybody else. Big Boys Job Boxing just joined us. I'm going to get to everybody in a second. All you do in the case of your notifications stopping, just click the subscription button again or the bell icon. Click it one time. That will deactivate it. Then click it again, and that will reactivate it. So if your notifications stop, just hit the bell icon one time, and that will deactivate it. Hit it again, and that will reactivate it. Okay, so we got the iron. Oh, in comes the Big Boys Boxing. How do you do, Big Boys Boxing?
Yeah, I'm good. Hope you fellas are doing well. Sounds like you need just a knee brace and some Ketaflam. If something's majorly wrong, then it won't get better before you can get an appointment.
Yeah, for real. Well, I think they're going on the basis that, if we leave them there, they either die or they'll get better on their own. I think that's the philosophy they're using. Madness. Well, yeah, we're in the middle of a heat wave over here, but I tell you what, though, the doctor's surgery, was like walking into a Monty Python sketch. I shit you not. This is what happened. This is what I saw. This is what I saw with my own two eyes. So I'm standing at the damn reception. I'm talking to somebody. And then out hops this one-legged woman. Behind, working behind the counter, wearing a short dress and with two crutches. She just hops out very happily. She's in great shape and she's just got one leg. I can't remember seeing a one-legged woman just hopping around like that, hopping around happily and merrily. So that was the first thing. I thought, dang, she's just hopping around like it's Christmas, hopping around on crutches. The next thing I saw was another. She was in the 20s. Another young lady's in the 20s. I'm telling you, I thought this was some kind of setup. I thought I was on candid cameras. I thought I walked into a Monty Python sketch. The next woman comes out, interview from a side room, and she must have just been to the bathroom because she's got the whole of her dress tucked in her drawers. And I'm thinking, what the hell have I just walked into? So eventually somebody tells her that her dress is tucked in her drawers. They were red drawers, by the way. And she just turns around kind of giggling. I look away, pretend as if I hadn't noticed anything, and she pulls it out, and she's right as rain. And then the one-legged woman on crutches, young lady on crutches, she pops into view again, smiling. I tell you what, that's one hell of a back office. One hell of a back office. A one-legged woman hopping on crutches, and the other one with the skirt tucked in her drawers. Let's go with Iron Kong. Iron Kong is
You got a lot happening, Raphie. This has been a lot. I want to thank you for sharing. It's been enlightening. I really want to thank you for sharing, Raphie. What's up, big boys? How you doing, man?
What's up, big boys?
I'm good, bro. I'm
What's
good.
up?
Hope
You
well.
ever seen a one-legged woman working in an office, hopping around on crutches?
I have not.
I've got a bit of experience with
Oh my
disabled
God.
people, amputees in particular. I even played cricket with one of their legs one time for fun. They're pretty happy people a lot of the time.
She was just hopping around. I've never seen it before in my life. They're normally miserable in a wheelchair, not this one. She was just hopping around, like happy like a rabbit on crutches, one leg. I was looking. Where's the other one? She tucked it away somewhere. She seemed really, really happy.
Well, maybe she lost a leg in a life-threatening accident. She's happy to be around, so good for her.
She's just happy to be alive. She's just happy to be alive. Unfortunately, I couldn't get video footage for the good people at the RDCR. So you're just going to have to use your imagination. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Let's get some comments on this before we switch to the boxing. Oh, so what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the emergency care or whatever they call it tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. I want to get a scan. But it looks like it's kind of healing up. So that's the program. But they gave the Raphie the proper royal runaround. But it looks like we're getting to the light to the end of the tunnel. Okay, so let's have a look.
Tone asking important questions, Raphie.
Tone, where's Tone? Let me see. Raphie,
question.
did you get the? Yo, I wanted both of their digits. The one-legged lady, because that's something still on my bucket list. I've crossed off the dwarf. I've done that.
Oh no.
Yep. I got the video. I got the video. I got the
Video.
I ain't got the video. I ain't got the video, but I've got the pictorial. I've got the pictorial evidence. So I've crossed off the dwarf, but the one-legged lady, that wasn't even on the bucket list, but it is now.
Oh no.
It is now. The one, she was just hopping around. I was mesmerized. She was hopping to the left. I would look to the left, hop to the right. I was mesmerized. I can't even remember what her face looked like, but the leg was in the remaining leg was in really good condition. Really good condition. I think because it's got to compensate for the missing leg, so it gets super toned. But I'll be passing through the one-legged woman. I don't know, man. I'm curious. She got me curious now. So the answer is not yet. Not yet.
Her name's Peggy.
Oh dear. Peggy.
Oh, no.
Peggy. God bless her soul. Yo, I might bless her soul too. Lisa. I might give her that blessing. You know what I mean? I put that holy water on it. Whoa. I'm glad she has the will. Yo, she was bouncing around. No self pity there, my friend. No self pity there. Video. The wolves. Yo, come on now. Don't call them the wolves. They're little people. They're little people. You know what I'm saying? Little people, I don't know. I guess a bit dodgy. Small. No, call them the wolves. Call them the wolves. Yeah, call them the wolves. Okay. So what we doing? She needs that blessing. Okay, let's get into it. Dubois is lucky. Oh, Dubois. Well, yeah. Frank Warren was interviewed. It was an interview. He said that they're due to get paid. I think, what did he say? The weekend? Yeah, anytime after the weekend. So they, as in Dubois' management. Who the hell is his manager? Who's his manager now?
Isn't his father?
Who's it? Because it used to be. Oh, it's still them boys. It's still them boys, isn't it? They're still part management. The Downs, what are they called? Downs or something? Yeah, the Downs. They own Peacock Gym. They come from a criminal. Had a deep criminal past. Served long stretches. That part of London's known for its criminality. I think they're into armed robberies. Served long stretches, came out and said, nah, we don't want to spend 10 years behind bars sitting in a cell. Forget that. And so they turned their lives around. And yeah, they're still part. Obviously, Dubois, after he lost to Joyce, he said, yo, something got to change. Something got to change. And so he got rid of them as his trainers, but contractually, they're kind of locked in as at least part managers for a period of time. So it's them guys, Downs. What is it? Downs. What's the surname? Downs, something like that. Anybody know? Right in the chat. I'm crap with names. I was trying to remember Virgil Hunter's name last show. Couldn't remember it for the life of me. Could see his face, couldn't remember the name. But yeah, so yeah, it's them boys. They got to get the money. They got to get the money through that. His father is part manager. Them Peacock Gym boys, they 5 minutes away from Peacock Gym. Oh, that's interesting. His father is part manager. Them boys, Peacock Gym boys, the Downs, whatever their name is, they're the remainder of the shareholders in his management. Okay. So what are we talking about? We're talking about where are we at? Oh, we're talking about Joshua, ain't we? Okay, let's get this thing. We're not here for a long time, folks. Hold on a second. Where is that thing? Let me put that up there. Yeah. That's the donation from the Lisa Bales. Much appreciated, making the chat colorful. You can anybody going through hard times, you got a pound, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Just put a little bit of color in the chat, just like Lisa did. It's very easy to do. But anyway, so we're not here for a long time. The Raphie's tired. It's a heat wave over here. Energy sapped. But still, find time to go live for the people. Let's bring this thing up. Got a contract. That's not that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's go through this. Lots of people have opinions. They're all welcome. All opinions welcome. Some people think that Joshua is trying to intimidate Usyk. Should I go with what I think first? Okay, I'll go with what I'm saying first, and then everybody come in with your thing. So where is this? Okay. So let's go with this. What's the timing like? What's the speed like? Okay, let's go with that. Come out of there and let's go. Oh, you're on the wrong line. Yeah. Yeah. Get your lines. Get your lines. Everybody's looking at the Ryan. Robert Garcia is there. Eamlis, Climus, and his Usyk's people are there. Okay, get on your lines, get on your lines, get on your lines. Okay, I've seen videos saying that Anthony Joshua stretching out his hand like this, stretching out the triceps, the forearms, is a sign of weakness. Some of you cats out there, you make me laugh. You really make me laugh. Anything you can think of to disparage the fella, you come up with it. But it's okay. It's cool. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. I ain't criticizing. I'm just saying it's funny to me. It's funny to me. Okay, so he stretched his fingers. So one geezer made a video about him stretching his fingers out. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, we see the height difference there. Joshua didn't capitalize on the length, the difference in length last time around, but he's got Robert Garcia, who I wasn't sure about Robert Garcia being Joshua's trainer, but after I heard him talk and I heard about the relationship with Angel Fernandez, pronounce it however you want to pronounce it. After I seen that their working relationship was good, I thought, yes, that's what they need. Robert Garcia, I thought maybe it'd be a bit too aggressive. But then the last people, they were under aggressive. And then with Angel Garcia, well, he's going to be, aggression. But, make sure you're still on your P's and Q's in terms of your defense. But definitely more aggression needed. Okay, so people think this is about intimidation. I think it's about communication. I think really the object here is not to, you don't want to be growling at your opponent, or maybe in certain situations you do. For me, in this situation, to me, you want to be as cool and as composed as is reasonable and appropriate. You want to be cool and composed, but at the same time, I was thinking about this just before I went live. And, I came up with a little song that I'd like to share with all of y'all, because if that was me standing there, I'd be thinking, hold on, where is this queued up? Is this queued up? I'd be thinking, hold on, no, come on now. Don't fail me now. I'll be thinking this. I wanna you up. That's right. I wanna you up. That's what I'll be thinking. I wanna F you up. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be growling. That's just what I'm thinking. I wanna F you up really, really badly. And enjoy the rest of your day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd be thinking. That's what I'd be feeling. It's not really about intimidating you. It can be, but really, maybe just being composed. Just being composed can be an intimidation factor. You know what I mean? You don't have to growl. You don't have to growl to intimidate somebody. Okay, so what happened here? Eddie, hold on. Let me get this in real time, because this was long anyway. This was long enough anyway. I don't have to long it out even further. So Eddie wants to turn to face forward. It's been long enough. I'm gonna stick with it, and I've got to stick with it. Okay. Big Boys Boxing, come in.
Yeah, the stare down, man. Honestly, I'm not reading that far into it, but to me, it looked like Joshua was, just trying to stand as tall as he could, make himself look as big as he could, but not necessarily growling and staring into his eyes, thinking, I'm going to make you look away first. But it ended up Joshua having to trying to gesture Usyk to look away, so he could look away, but it didn't work. It kind of made me laugh.
You look away first, you bastard.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. See.
There's a hand gesture. I was waiting for that. Come on. No, damn it. After all that, and I missed, tried to get it back. Yeah, Iron Kong. Where's Iron Kong gone?
I mean, I just find it odd that people have become like body language experts, and anytime Joshua is like, oh, he's doing this, he's stretching his fingers out.
Stretching his fingers.
I mean, the long stare off, good for the cameras. They had to be adjusted twice to look towards the cameras now.
Yeah.
So the man is just saying, okay, it's time to look towards the cameras. Like, what's the point of having this long stare off? Like Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury had this like record-breaking stare off.
Oh, forgot about that.
And it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, all this other stuff is like, Joshua, he looked away first. He's breaking this. Is like
there's slews of videos on that.
Do y'all do this? Do y'all do this with anybody else? Yeah. This is how you Anthony Joshua is the biggest fighter in the world.
Yeah.
This man could take his hat off.
Yeah.
Did
you see? Oh, did you see how he took his hat off? What?
Oh, yeah, he's trying to duck him.
He's doing this. Oh, he turned away. It's like the man is trying to end the goddamn thing because maybe they have to go take more pictures someplace else. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it was lunchtime, damn it.
Maybe he just wanted to just leave. Like, if you watch the video, I think Eddie like gestured like 2 or 3 times before. Yeah. Like, okay, let's break this up now. Let's go. It's only the first press conference. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Like, the fight's not close. It's like months away.
2 months.
Like, I mean, what's the point? So it's like, for me, it's a big ball of nothing. It looked weird. Yeah, Usyk wants to stare longer in his eyes, but all the long stare downs in the world don't mean nothing. Usyk already won the first fight. Yeah. All these long stare downs, all these long stare downs, Usyk already won the first fight. So what is he trying to intimidate Joshua? And what's Joshua trying to intimidate? They already fought.
Well, that's interesting because I think if we're going to talk about somebody trying to intimidate somebody, then you could equally say, how come nobody's saying that Usyk was trying to intimidate Joshua by not turning away? Well, I mean,
what happened after when Joshua realized when he was like Usyk was still and Joshua turned back to him?
Yeah,
I was like, well, what's up then? Yeah, I mean, people didn't see that.
Yeah,
Joshua turned back. I was like, well, okay, what's up?
Yeah.
Brazil was trying to like push up on Joshua.
Okay.
Okay, Usyk's turning. Joshua was like, well, okay, what's up then? You don't want to turn away? Not what? Like Joshua is turning back, showing that he's not scared. I don't mean them things don't mean not like, yo. I told him in the chat, I would hate to be Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Because this guy gets scrutinized for everything there is. I would hate him. It's terrible.
Somebody was on my Facebook a couple of days ago, rejoicing in the Ruiz. Joshua Ruiz won. Joshua Ruiz won with a whole heap of laughing emoji, laughing, crying, happy. This was last night. This was yesterday. And I'm like, well, hold on a second. Wasn't that fight like a couple of years ago? What's the relevance? What's the pertinence? Why are you posting that? I think I wrote him back. I said, yo, Joshua is so deep in some of y'all's minds that you're dredging up a loss 2 years ago because it was more of a dramatic loss than the Usyk loss. So you didn't want to use the Usyk loss, which is his most recent loss. That wasn't good enough. No, you had to go back a couple of years to Andy Ruiz. So he's a Tyson Fury fan, by the way. So you're so desperate. Joshua is so much. He's still too successful for you. He still upsets you. His presence, the mere fact that he exists, the mere fact that he breathes, is still upsetting for some of these cats. It's truly remarkable to me. Truly remarkable. to me. The guy lost and you still ain't satisfied. That loss wasn't dramatic enough for you. So you're saying forget about that one. Let's go to the Ruiz one. That was more fun. So forget about the Usyk loss. Let's go back to the Ruiz loss. It's truly amazing. It's something else. Okay, so Joshua puts his arm down. How come people aren't saying, well, Usyk put his arm up afterwards after Joshua put his down and he's trying to intimidate? You see what I'm saying? So it's just funny to me, man. It's funny to me. Let's have a look.
These fans who go searching for negatives about Anthony Joshua to me, seem just so pathetic. Their life seems to revolve around finding things they can try and discredit Joshua with.
Mental.
But in all reality, it just shows that he's living in their heads rent free.
I just laughed at the geezer and I said, I can't remember what I said. Oh, he just turned. But this is, you see, this I like. He just turned, no handshaking, because I can't stand that stuff. Too much handshaking. A lot of women fighters, particularly in the UFC, they don't want nothing to do with their opponent. They see him at the weigh-in, yeah, I'll see you on fight night. Go screw yourself. And they turn around and walk away. I love that. None of this fake handshaking. It's not necessary. Usyk just walked away. I love that. I'm glad they didn't shake hands because it ain't friendly. Forget about the handshaking. Forget about it. This is beautiful. That's what I want to see. No handshaking. Just turn, walk away. Let it be known what it is. No fake handshakes. That's beautiful because that's good for Joshua as well. I expected Joshua to do that, but he didn't. But Usyk did, so I'm still good with it. They're not shaking hands. Forget about the handshaking thing. Don't shake hands. Just yeah. See you on the night. We'll shake hands after the fight.
Well, Raphie, I have never seen Anthony Joshua have a contentious face off with anybody. Like even with Dillian White, even at their actual weigh-in.
Jarrell Miller.
Jarrell Miller made it contentious.
Yes.
Joshua walked over with his hands behind his back like it was basically a nothing.
Yeah.
Like it was. I mean, it's not. I mean, these things are nothing. I mean, even with the Jarrell Miller first face-off.
Yeah.
He was just walking over with his hands. He was the first face-off at a press conference, not even a weigh-in. A media press conference, and Miller made it what it was.
Yes.
But if you look back at all of these fight launch pressers, it's never been contentious with him. Never.
I think it would help him. It would help for it to be contentious because I think that Joshua is the least experienced of the top guys. Well, he's the least experienced if you look at Fury. He's been boxing for a lot less time than Fury. Alexander Usyk has been boxing for a lot less time than Alexander Usyk. And so I think he's been boxing long. And even Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz has been doing it since he was a fat, chubby kid. Do you know what I'm saying? So Joshua is one of the least time served top guys. He's one of the least time served top guys. These guys have been doing it. They've gone to Kazakhstan, as has Joshua. He has got experience. They've been to Kazakhstan. They've been to Uzbekistan. They've been to all over the place. All over the place, backwaters, and they've had contentious weigh-ins at times. And I think Joshua needs to embrace the possibility of contention prior to a fight. You can't focus on it, you can't dwell on it, but just embrace that. Let's embrace the possibility. Embrace the possibility. And the way Usyk turned and walked away, I like it. I like it.
But that's fine. But I mean, he walks up. If you want to bring contention to him, it's up to you. But this is just a press conference in Saudi Arabia to announce the fight.
Months before it too, so it's a long way. If you want that contention, it needs to be closer to the fight, I think.
Exactly. When they've been hard in training, they're pretty much pissed off. They want to end camp now. You know what I mean? You get that. But people need to really relax, man. Like, y'all, Anthony Joshua. If I didn't believe it before, I believe it now. This dude is the most important boxer in the world. Anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's really strange. As I said, Wilder Fury had this long ass stare off, like world record breaking stare off, and
I
it
forgot
didn't
about
mean a whole damn lot.
Don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. Khalil's, Leighton's saying they were taking selfies outside. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Usyk took a selfie or whatever. Look, it's whatever.
Bloody hell.
If you need to be riled up or whatever, then that's a problem for you in the fight game. You should be ready on site. You're going to fight another man for your life, you know.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah.
kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't
Yeah.
think he needs that. He just needs to understand. But man, listen. Whoever's doing these videos, I am not gonna watch these videos.
I'm not watching them. I ain't watching.
I've seen the videos, but all the Joshua lost the face off stuff.
Madness. Okay, so let me clarify what I was saying about most experience. Joshua had 12 world title fights. Fury had 5. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is that in terms of time served, in terms of how many years they've actually been in the game, Fury started when he was 8, something like that. Joshua when he was 18. Andrew Ruiz started when he was like 8 or 9. Joshua when he was 18. And the list goes on. I'm not making any excuses for it. I'm just saying that, I'm saying that, they might be a bit more steeped in some scene. They may have seen some more weirdness. Me personally, I think Joshua, this is the demeanor. Not too nicey. Don't smile so much. Philip Hergovich said he shouldn't smile so much, and I agree. Now I'm doing what they're doing. Yeah, I suppose I am, but still, sometimes you just have to realize. I think smiling. Listen, the expression on your face often has an effect on yourself and the people around you. Yes, and so I say, just have it in your mindset at all times. Remind yourself. See that guy over there? When you see him, you go, yeah, how you doing? You good? Yeah. But in your inner self, you have to be saying, I can't wait to fuck you up. I cannot wait. And you visualize some combinations, visualize jabbing his head off, because that's what Tyson Fury does. I can see it in his face. He's looking at his opponent and he's going, how you doing? You son of a, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And that's what a lot of people do. Muhammad Ali did it. You know what I'm saying? Sonny Liston was always doing it. You should be looking at your opponent and saying, I want to tear your head off your shoulders. That's what you should be thinking.
I'm a bounce though, bro.
Man, that's cool. That was the Iron Kong. Much appreciation to the Iron Kong. Thanks for jumping on, Kong. Kong, that's what is it? Kong26 got his own channel. Check him out. Okay, we're rocking out. Still got a little bit of time left over here. That's what I'm saying. Big Boys Boxing. You should have a certain amount of enmity, in my opinion. You should want to tear your opponent's head off, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. You got to have that mentality. It's a damn fight, but at the same time, I think Joshua's demeanor publicly comes across as pretty cool as a cucumber, I guess. But it would be interesting to see if somebody wound him up a bit closer to the fight to see if he could use that as fuel in the fight. Somebody besides Jarrell Miller, who basically accused Joshua of everything that he was doing with the needles in his bum and all that crap. But that sort of thing, winding him up, it'd be interesting to see how Joshua handles it. It could possibly be a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing at the same time. We just don't know because he hasn't been taken there at world title level, But very interesting. And also, I think a lot of these ridiculous fans bringing videos out about Joshua lost this face-off and blah, blah, blah. The face-off doesn't matter. We all know that. But we've been waiting for so long. This is it's a 3-belt unification fight in the glamour division of boxing. We've been waiting so long. People just want to talk about it. So they're picking at straws to make some content, I guess. It's pretty pathetic, okay?
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Okay.
People who say Joshua is mentally weak are basing pretty much everything of that assumption on that loss to Andy Ruiz. How he got broken down after he got knocked down, didn't seem to want to fight. He was obviously concussed. If you know anything about concussions after that first knockdown, he wasn't right for the rest of the fight. But if you compare that to when he got knocked down against Vladimir Klitschko, it's night and day, isn't it? You know, He was smart. He figured himself out, recovered, come back and won the damn fight. So, you pick one negative point and base your whole opinion on that, you're an idiot. Straight up.
Yeah. That's true. That is true. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Joshua's kind of slimmed down his team now, so it can be a little bit more focused. You know what I'm saying? Robert Garcia's got that. He's got the aggression. He's on the aggression thing, and I think that's what Joshua. That's good for the camp. That's good for the camp. Aggression. Don't forget the aggression. Don't overthink the thing. Don't underthink the thing, but don't underthink the thing. Don't overthink the thing, but don't underthink the thing. And remember, to beat this cat, to beat this Ukrainian cat who's been doing it since he was what? Since he was 7, 8. You're gonna need strategy and aggression. It's going to have to be an aggressive strategy and aggression. I think that's what we're looking at. This is why it's lonely at the top. All eyes on you. Very few understand what it's like. So we just guess. Yes. We're looking at my expectations for all boxers is to maximize your profits, get home safely to their families, and get out with your faculties intact. Yeah.
To a degree, I think you've got to have an ambition for legacy as well. Otherwise, you're just a businessman. And we know if you're just a businessman, you're not going to be entertaining, or you're not going to be fighting the people that the fans want to see you fight.
Yeah, it can't be just on a business tip for sure. That is for real. Okay, so what else we doing? The game don't love you. Get in there. Listen, I just want to see them get it on. Get rough. I like this. The little bit of spite there. No shaking hands. Be friends later. Be friends after. Don't be friends now. Be friends later. You know what I'm saying? So what? Well, okay. So what else? I think we've covered. Was there any other angles on that you want to talk about? Big boys boxing?
Nah, not on that, man. I don't think there's really much to it. And there's been a massive deal made out of nothing to me.
Yeah, exactly. But let's go over to, hold on, how do I get rid of that? Let's go over to Twitter. Okay, interestingly, this fresh coming in. Let's just blow it out just a little bit because it's an interesting dynamic. Where we at? Does a Coley feel some type of way about AJ and Riakporhe relationship or something? Seems odd in a way, because if he goes with Boxer, that's where Riakporhe is anyway. Maybe he wants that fight. Will be interesting to follow. I don't know how this came about, but it is interesting because I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, people, I'm pretty sure that Riakporhe was with Dillian Whyte. I think that's the case. and then he left Dillian White. I think that's the case. And now he's with AJ, and he's a cruiserweight, if I'm not mistaken. He is a cruiserweight, and Lawrence Okoli is a cruiserweight. And Lawrence Okoli is with Joshua. So I don't know what the root of it is. I think I asked the question. I hope it's. I think that did he answer my question? What makes you say that? I think there's an Okoli video implying he may leave Matchroom and 258 OMG. OMG. That's interesting. That's interesting, Big Boys Boxing.
Yeah, it is. Maybe he thinks that might be the only way he can get the Okoli fight, is to not be
No, it's
in the
Okoli.
same stable.
It's Okoli who's looking to leave.
Oh, it's Okoli who's leaving, not Raphie. Okay.
Nah.
Well, yeah, same goes. Maybe 258 doesn't want to make the fight between the two. Maybe they want to try and take them overseas, because they're easily the two top guys in the UK at cruiserweight. So it seems a little weird, but I don't know. Maybe there's some domestics going on. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe there's some domestics going on. It's interesting. There's a video of an Okoli implying he may leave 258. Well, let's have a look. Let's do that in real time.
It could also be a ploy for him if his contract is expiring, to try and get a better contract for the next one. I'm going to go somewhere else if you don't give me better money.
Yeah, that's very possible. Let's see if we can find this thing, Lawrence Okoli. See if we can do it in real time. See what's going on. I don't know why the hell the proper picture isn't up. That's quite annoying when you upload a video or whatever, and it's got some old standard picture rather than the bespoke picture that you made and you put in. Quite annoying, but let's look for the Lawrence Okoli video. Lawrence Okoli video. Hold on. Interview. Where's the interview? 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 months ago. Okay, well, you should have linked the video then, because I can't see it. Where's the video at? Where is it? Is it there? Where's the video? Oh, where's the video? Where's everything on cap? Come on. No cap. Come on. Where's the video? Where's the video? Okay. So boom. That's in there. Okay. So we're going to have to drop that down now, because that ain't going to come back in time. But what's going on? Damn, Okoli went from writing songs about Hearn, paying him, to wanting to leave, possibly. Interesting. He headlines the O2 recently, so Matchroom aren't backing him. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the video, but I would be interested to see it. How much deeper are we going to go on this? I don't think we're going to go any deeper. It's 1 hour, 10 minutes. I'm satisfied. We chopped up. We came to chop up. What are we meant to chop up? If I misunderstood tone, and that's my bad. Don't worry about it. Nobody's worried. Nobody ain't worried. But yeah, what else can we say? I mean, I think I'm good with that. Eddie Hearn, not Eddie Hearn. What's his name? Frank Warren. Frank Warren came out today, and he had an interview, which I watched. And what was he talking about? He said some stuff about Tyson Fury, which I don't really report on anymore, because Tyson Fury is all over the place. He talks out of a different side of his neck every time he does an interview. He does 3 interviews in the same day. I'll talk and say 3 different things, so I don't really worry about that. Frank Warren said that, the money should be coming through from Don King anytime now.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. And what did he say? What else? Well, Joseph Parker is disappointed in Joseph Parker. They had an agreement. They shook on it. And then he hears that Joseph's gone to Sky. And then he texts Joseph, who's back in New Zealand, apparently. And Joseph said, yeah. We've been working on something. This just come through. The news has just come through. So, we can't make that fight. Frank Warren is not a happy camper. Not a happy camper. Yeah, no offense, Menton. I thought you was trying to take a poke at the Raphie, I had to come out swinging, the Raphie is like, dang, it's Vietnam over here. It's like Vietnam over here. Gotta be ready at all times. Protect yourself at all times. You know how it goes. But yeah, no offense intended, my dear fellow. Big Boys Boxing.
Yo, tomorrow, Jarrell Big Pharmacy Miller comes back against Ariel Bracamonte and on a show in Argentina titled Knockout Drugs, ironically. So, man, if anybody would like to, I'm running a fight party over on Discord, and hope you don't mind.
No.
Drop the link there.
Yeah.
For anybody who might like to join that tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
I've got another heavyweight on there as well, in Ivan Daichko, taking on a nobody. But yeah, some news for you.
For real? Yeah. I was aware of that, but I forgot about it. But yeah, Jarrell Miller, that should be a laugh. That could be a laugh. That could be boring. I think I'll skip that for the time being. You know what I'm saying? If he gets through that and he gets through the drug test and he has 2 more fights and he gets through that and the drug test, then what time is that in the UK? What time is it for your time, and I can convert it into the UK?
It's 2 p.m. here, so it'll be 2 a.m. in the morning for you.
I ain't waiting up for that.
Early.
I ain't waiting up for that.
I think it's like 9 p.m. Eastern time in the States.
9 p.m. Eastern, yeah. So that's going to be 2 over here. 2 a.m. in the morning. 2 a.m. in the morning. Jarrell Miller, he's going to have to get through a few more fights and get through a few more dope tests successfully before I start paying Big Belly Miller any undue attention. What else is there? What else is on my mind? Oh, some more thoughts on the Anthony Yard versus Better Beef. What did Frank Warren say? Yeah, Frank Warren says he's going to get together with Bob Arum because Bob Arum's got Beterbiev. Frank Warren's got Anthony Yard, and they're going ahead with it. And what do I say? I say, hey, the thing is that Anthony Yard is going to try and knock him out. So what can I say about that? That's what I want to see. I want to see it. Yard is going to sleep, but you know what? I don't have a problem with Yard going to sleep, but at least he's probably is going to sleep. But at least he's gonna go and make a fight of it. So, and I think he's gonna do better than Joe Smith did just now. You know what I'm saying? So I say, hey, I'm happy to see that fight. Big Boys Boxing, your views on that fight?
Yeah, man, I'll watch it, but I've said it before. I don't like how Frank Warren's managed him. I don't think he's had the right preparation fights to go there. It seems to me like he's wanting to fill his pockets. He doesn't seem like having much ambition for legacy. If for his fighter, if he had the right preparation fights, I think he'd be in a position to try and win the title fight. Whereas where he's at now, going from domestic to world title level, It happened the first time around, he got stopped, and it's going to happen again, in my opinion. But I've got no bad thing to say about Anthony Yard. You know, he's got plenty of balls. He's taking on a very good champion, and best of luck to him. But I hope he gets out of the ring healthy, at least.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, Big Boys Boxing. Good of you to jump on. Nice chatting. He's got his own channel. Check him out. Thanks for jumping on, Big Boys. Final words, please.
My pleasure. Always a pleasure coming over here and talking to the Raphie and everybody in the chat. Make sure you do hit that thumbs up, the bell notification for future content, and subscribe. And I'll catch you all next time. See you.
Okay, excellent. That was the Big Boys Boxing. Earlier on, we had the Iron Kong 26. And it's been a nice one. How long? 1 hour 17. Gone a bit longer than I had expected, but that's all good. I don't feel as sleepy as I did when I started this thing. So yeah, it's a bunch of stuff for you to digest. What else did I leave out? I did everything. I pretty much told you. I laid it all out there. Yardy's going to sleep. Yeah, most likely going to sleep. But you know, he's going in there and he's going to take it to him. Has he been handled correctly? Nah. But he's got another world title fight, and he's got nothing to lose. He's got another world title fight, and he ain't got nothing. He's got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I will be watching. Okay. So thank you to everybody who took time out of your day to come over and spend some time with the Raphie at the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio. We are out. Blessed.